Okay, this is part two. I'm sorry about that. This is a long video. And I was saying in the first video that you can ask me anything that you want. And if I don't have the answers, I will tell you I don't have the answers, but maybe we could brainstorm together. That's a good thing. Now, I wanted to pull a root card for the culmination of the reading that I did today on July 5th, 2022. While I was shuffling, these have all been shuffled, this card fell out. It's called Pillar of Light. What is the meaning of your vibration, your vibrational frequency as a human being, which is really a spiritual being first? As you become aware and gain clarity and have the ability through that to focus your thoughts on things that bring you joy and happiness and sift through all the thoughts that aren't serving you, you are raising your vibration. Now, a lot of people will start meditating, and I know I did. This happened to me. I would meditate, and it was like somebody just took puzzle pieces and threw them on the table, and I could not find the pieces that matched up. And that's okay. When you sit down to start meditating for 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever time you have, a lot of people don't have any more than 15 minutes every morning. And if mornings don't work for you, if you say work third shift and your morning is evening, do that then. Or even if you don't have time because you've got so much going on around you, when you come home at the end of the day, meditate. It's better to meditate in the morning, your morning, because that's a prelude to your day, and it will make a better day. It really will. It'll make a better day. Yeah, you're human, okay? We're not going to look at that. We're not going to look at mistakes. We're not going to look at any of that. We're not even going to call them mistakes. They're thoughts. They're thoughts that become actions. So, when you begin to meditate and you allow your thoughts, the movement, to come in and out, with practice, you will notice that your thoughts start to fit together. And one of the ways that you can do that is by focusing on something. Some people like to have music, soft music in the background that they can focus on. For me, focus is looking out the window at the trees, at the birds, and even when my window is open, listening to the birds. That's my focus when I meditate. I live in a place where I can do that. Some people don't have that. And maybe they get up in the morning and they walk their dog and they sit on a park bench and they just allow the hustle bustle of the cars and the people walking by as their white noise to just sit there and be. And at first it's going to be hard. You're going to be itchy. You're going to want to move your body. You might be so anxious that you don't think you can do it. Set a timer. 15 minutes. At the end of the 15 minutes, it doesn't matter what happened during that meditation. You get up. Enough for today. I'm going to move on. Next day. Enough for today. I'm going to move on. And you keep at it. You keep at it. Don't ditch it. Don't ditch it. And over time, you will notice that as you focus on whatever it is that you can focus on that is not preferably sitting in a room by yourself. I even have a hard time sometimes because I have dogs. So I try to choose, I get them all settled. They go out, they get them breakfast, they get a little treat afterwards, and then they want to nestle in and just kind of sit with me. And I have one dog that tends to bark. I can stop my chain of thought and I can tend to him and I can come back. There's nothing that says you have to be sitting perfectly in a certain way, in a certain position with your hands up or your hands like this or however. That meditation is to be comfortable being in that moment in space and time and allowing. And even though your thoughts are all jumbled up, allowing. You may have to think the same thought in that 15 minutes 50 times if it's bothering you that much. It will level out. Takes a commitment. Everybody has 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes. Write it into your schedule. And as you do this, your vibration, your frequency will rise. Your frequency will rise from the planet to a higher space of infinite knowledge. I say God. And that infinite knowledge that your higher self connects to when you allow it, and you've created a space where nothing harmful is allowed in, you are going to be in alignment. That is the pillar of light. That is your essence. That is your true essence. That will permeate your aura. In the house, your physical body that carries around your soul. So in that, when your vibration is rising, like this, you may even catch yourself doing this when you're meditating. You become the oracle. You are tapping into that infinite wisdom and that infinite knowledge through space and time. It's quantum physics. How do you think Tesla got the information that he got? How do you think Edward Casey got the information that he got? How do you think Dolores Cannon got the information that she got? How do you think inventors get information? It's a thought process that takes over. And there is clarity, awareness, allowing, the law of non-interference. It's a radio frequency. It's a tapping into who you truly are. That card I got. Now I'm going to pull the root card for the reading I did today. And by the way, for those of you out there If you think that I've always been like this, not so. Not so. Life, as it was and is and evermore shall be, put me in this place where I couldn't turn to the left or to the right. I could only go up. So if you are in a tough spot, it's the perfect time for you. If you are in a tough spot right now and you need answers, I promise you, if you do this 15 minutes a day, or if you're driving to work and you just turn off the radio or put on some soft music, preferably no words, or you just listen to the humming of your own engine while driving, being aware you don't want to hit anybody, you will have an experience, which will bring more experiences if you commit to this. I promise you. I've been meditating for 13 years. That's how I created the cards. That's how I saw that I was able to create soul auras. That's how I had knowledge of the collective thoughts that I had never read about, but I had them and I wrote them down. The collective is that alignment, that frequency. There's no need to argue about it. It is. It just is. And there's no need to feel competition. It just is. Rejoice in that. It just is. And you will feel love from beings that no human being can fill in your heart space. Trust that. I love you. Let's do the root card. So the root card, interesting. We talked about the news and we talked about being around drama and being around constant chronic crisis. We talked about, listen, sometimes people that have been in drama or in a crisis for so long, they're lost without it. They're lonely without it. They're lonely without the drama. They're lonely without having to know everything that's going on. They're lonely without checking in to see what's going on the news. What did people do when there was no TV? Ask yourself that question. When farmers were out farming the fields, did they run home to check the news and see what was going on? Most people didn't even have a television, let alone a radio. What did people do? Maybe they read the newspaper once a week. I know they went to church, a lot of people. Farmers had to tend the fields every single day. So it's all about taking a break from that. Not running away. Not ignoring that it's not there, not living in denial. It's taking a break from it. We do not have to engage in every single thing that takes place. We just don't have to. We do not have to know every single thing that's going on with our kids. There's a telephone. There's a cell phone. There's FaceTime. There's so much now that we have to know. We're on a need-to-know basis 24/7. The mind cannot hold all that. It needs a break. Excuse me. Take a break. We're talking about moving into a life's work here. We're moving into a state of being that has the ability to navigate through everything that comes to us. We have the ability to make choices. We have tools at our disposal to tap into. It's okay to have a bad day. It's not okay to make your bad day everybody else's problem. It's okay to say I'm having a bad day and feel it. But take a break. Take a break. Tell everybody in your house, I'm crabby, I'm having a bad day. I need to go sit by myself for a while. I need to collect my thoughts. I need to take a half an hour. You got little kids, if you're a single parent, get them settled for 15 or 20 minutes to rejuvenate yourself. Get off the treadmill. Gotta do, gotta see, gotta know, gotta have, gotta know, gotta do, gotta get off of it. Do you know that the word recreation stems from the word recreate? And if you're doing this every single day, recreation is getting off that treadmill and rejuvenating. A lot of people think I need a vacation away from my job so that I can go on vacation, so I can get exhausted, so I can come home and go back to work where I'm exhausted. And most of that stems from inner turmoil, drama, crisis. But we don't really have to go anywhere to learn how to deal with that. We can do it right where we are. You don't have to pick up your phone every time it rings. You don't have to answer every text every time that it comes. Do you know that I get texts on my holiday weekends? I get texts during my vacation. For my job, I don't always answer them right away. I'm on vacation. I don't need to do that. I can text and say I will get back to you when I'm off vacation. Or I'm on vacation and I got your text and I will get back to you as soon as I am able to. And let it go. You don't have to know what everybody else is doing, hence your adult kids. They have their own lives. Live yours now. And if they are in a place where they're doing something that you have no control over, and you do not know how to navigate through that, find a group that can help support you in this. But you don't have to be on the phone all day long talking about it. And I can speak from experience because that's what I used to do. And occasionally I do like to have a conversation. But I mean, it didn't matter. I could talk to 15 people and it still didn't make me feel any better. So take a break. You're looking at just a little season of time. And get off the treadmill and take some time to enjoy something that you enjoy. Okay? And get off the television set. If there is an atomic bomb explosion, you'll know about it. You don't need to have the TV on to know about it. If this country got bombed by an atomic bomb or an EMF that stops everything, you'll know about it. And by the way, what are you going to do about it? There's your answer. Enjoy your life. Enjoy every second of it. Get rid of the fear. Get rid of this, oh my God, if this happens, I need to have an underground bunker and I need to fill it full of food. I need to be able to have a place for my whole entire family to be. If that's what's meant to be, and you manage to stay alive, and you trust, it's all going to happen anyway. You'll be together. Don't worry about it. Don't fear. Don't fear. And there are higher intelligences that know what's going on. And they're going to protect us if we let them. This is why the government has withheld that information for so long. They don't want you to know about it. They want you to think that what's going on is so horrific that you need to fear it. Don't pay it any mind. Don't pay it any mind. Okay? Have a wonderful day. I love you. Be blessed. Until next time, you are loved. You are worthy. You are enough. I see you. I hear you. I understand you. I do. Bye-bye.